What an ugly thing to say.
The thing itself is cursedly ugly, and the worst of it is I shall have to face so much more that is ugly before that. I shall only make one more examination of myself. When I've done that, I shall know pretty certainly when it will be that the horrors of dissolution will begin. There is something I want to tell you. Helmer's refined nature gives him an unconquerable disgust of everything that is ugly. I won't have him in my sick room. I won't have him there, not on any account. I bar my door to him. As soon as I am quite certain that the worst has come, I will send you my card with a black cross on it, and then you will know that the loathsome end has begun.
You were quite absurd today, and I wanted you so much to be in a really good humour.
With death stalking beside me. To have to pay this penalty for another man's sin. Is there any justice in that? And in every single family, in one way or another, some such inexorable retribution is being exacted.
Oh, rubbish. Do talk of something cheerful.
Oh, it's a mere laughing matter, the whole thing. My poor innocent spine has to suffer for my father's youthful amusements.
I suppose you mean he was rather too partial to asparagus and pâté de foie gras, don't you?
Yes, and to truffles.
Truffles, yes, and oysters too, I suppose.
Oysters, of course, that goes without saying.
And heaps of port and champagne. It is sad that all these nice things should take their revenge on our bones.
Especially that they should revenge themselves on the unlucky bones of those who have never had the satisfaction of enjoying them.
It's the saddest part of all. Why did you smile?
No, it was you that laughed.
Oh, Dr. Rank, it was you that smiled.
You are a greater rascal than I thought.
I am in a silly mood today.
So it seems.
Dear Dr. Rank, death mustn't take you away from Torvald and me.
It's a loss you would easily recover from. Those who are gone are soon forgotten.
You believe that?
Well, people form new ties.
Who will form new ties?
Both you and Helmer when I am gone. You yourself are already on the high road to it, I think. What did that Mrs. Lind want here last night?
Oh, you don't mean to say that you were jealous of poor Christine?
Yes, I am. She will be my successor in this house. When I am done for, that woman will...
Don't speak so loud. She is in that room.
Oh, today again. There, you see.
She's only come to sew my dress for me. Bless my soul, how unreasonable you are. Be nice now, Dr. Rank, and tomorrow you will see how beautifully I shall dance. And you may imagine that I am doing it all for you. Oh, and for Torvald too, of course. Dr. Rank, come and sit down here, and I will show you something.
What is it?
Just look at these.
Silk stockings.
Flesh-coloured, aren't they lovely? It is so dark in here now that... No, you may only look at the feet. Oh, very well. I give you leave to look at the legs too. Why are you looking so critical? Don't you think they will fit me?
I have no means of forming an opinion about that.
For shame! That's to punish you.
What other nice things am I to be allowed to see?
Not a single thing more for being so naughty.
When I am sitting here, talking to you as intimately as this, I cannot imagine what would have become of me if I'd never come into this house.
I believe you do feel thoroughly at home with us.
To be obliged to leave it all.
Nonsense, you are not going to leave it.
And not be able to leave behind one the slightest token of one's gratitude, not even a fleeting regret. Nothing but an empty place which the first comer can fill just as well as any other.
And if I were to ask you now... No.
For what?
for a big proof of your friendship.
Yes, yes.
I mean, a tremendously big favour.
Would you really make me so happy for once?
I don't know what it is yet.
No, but tell me.
I really can't, Dr. Rank. It is something out of all reason. It means advice and help and a favour.
The bigger a thing it is, the better. I can't conceive what it is you mean. Do tell me. Haven't I your confidence?
More than anyone else. I know you are my truest and best friend. And so I will tell you what it is. Well, Dr. Rank, it is something you must help me to prevent. You know how devotedly, how inexpressibly deeply Torvald loves me. He would not for a moment hesitate to give his life for me.
Nora, do you suppose that he is the only one?
The only one.
The only one who would willingly give his life for your sake?
Is that it?
I was determined that you should know it before I went away, and there will never be a better opportunity than this. Now you know it, Nora, and now you know too that you can trust me as you would trust no one else.
Let me go.
Nora!
Helen, bring in the lamp! Dear Dr. Rank, that was really horrid of you.
But to have loved you as much as anyone else does was not horrid.
No, but to go and tell me so, there was really no need.
What do you mean? Did you know? Nora. Mrs. Helmer, tell me, had you any idea of this?
How do I know whether I had or whether I hadn't? I really can't tell you. Do you think you could be so clumsy, Dr. Rank? Oh, we're getting on so nicely.
Well, now at all events, you know that you can command me body and soul, so won't you speak out?
After what happened?
I beg you to let me know what it is.
I can't tell you anything.
Yes!